welcome and thank you for joining us. I am Alatishe Victoria, and here with me is my interpreter, Gideon Israel. This is the Intuitive News Network. We're bringing you the latest news on the major stories of persons with disabilities, necessary information and happenings around the nation and across the world at large. Now for the headlines. Restore Foundation donates eyeglasses for children with albinism. Bills to mandate skills to provide facilities for children with disabilities. Leos Alta appointed members for Tinubu and Shettima for the presidential campaign. FG disposes released items to Sokoto vulnerable persons. CCCD urges Nigerians to hold officials accountable during elections. We'll be back in a jiffy to give you the major stories. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. An NGO, Adewale Adeyanju of Inclusive News, Restore Foundation for Child Flight jointly celebrating the World Flight Day 2022 with Lagos State Albinism Awareness Society, has provided eyeglasses for children with albinism. The event was held at the auditorium of Natural Orthopedic Hospital in Mobi, Lagos on Saturday, October 15, 2022, along with the foundation's first year anniversary. At the event, Executive Director of the foundation, Dr. Alima Alimi, said that the foundation has given out 1,935 bottles of eye drops for free, done 76 eye surgeries, either free or at highly subsidized cost, distributed over 300 glasses, and trained at least 707 readers for vision training for children. Over 250 schools has benefited from the free vision testing kit. He said it was important to provide resources and facilities that will help children with albinism, mitigate these challenges, and make them productive as members of the society. A lot of children with albinism are intelligent, but perform badly and fall out of school due to poor vision, he said. The House of Representatives has passed for second reading a bill seeking to make it compulsory for schools to provide facilities for children with special needs. The legislation is titled A Bill for an Act to Mandate Schools to Provide for Adequate Special Needs Education to Students with Learning Disabilities and for related matters. The primary objective of this bill is to bring students and public with disability to mainstream learning environments. The bill will mandate schools to make provisions for teaching of children with special needs within the same environment as other children in a way that gives the challenged children a sense of belonging and acceptance. This will afford schools the opportunity for providing a facility for blind students, deaf students, autistic students, and other students with disabilities, including provision for accessibility in the school, infrastructure for such students. The bill provides for the class of students who are special needs children in Section 2. It also mandates the Education Authority to make regulations that will guide the implementation of these bills, including the training of teachers with special skills required for this purpose. The Action Progressive Congress has nominated and appointed Leos Alta into the Concert and Mobilization Committee of its women team for the presidential campaign. The appointment was a merit of Alta's political standing and active mobilization of women with disabilities for the party in several states in Nigeria. In a congratulatory letter signed by the chairperson, Women Presidential Campaign Team Senator Dr. Oluremi S. Tinubu, Alta was invited to the formal inauguration of Women Presidential Campaign Team, which took place in Abuja in Presidential Villa on Monday, 10th of October 2022. The National Coordination for Women with Disabilities Forum was also appointed Women with Disabilities Coordinator of the Progressive Sisters Network, PSN. A statement signed by Misola Abiola, National Coordinator of PSN, said Auta's appointment is in recognition of her activity as a champion for women within All Progressive Congress. Auta will, in her capacity as the Women with Disabilities Coordinator, contribute to the leadership and management of the network and undertake responsibilities necessary for its growth. These include development and execution of inclusive activities and initiatives aimed at achieving the network's goals and objectives. The federal government has distributed food and relief items to various persons affected by the flood disaster in Sokoto State. The Director General, National Emergency Management Agency, Mustafa Habib Ahmed, while speaking during the handover of the items to the state governor, said it was in line with the assessment conducted and report to the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. He noted that the recent flood incidents in several states, including Sokoto, has resulted in the loss of lives, human displacement, loss of means of livelihood, and socio-economic dislocation. We cannot compensate people for the traumatic experience that they have suffered in terms of disaster. Yet, we have to help people to get back on their feet and start normal life with this type of relief intervention, Ahmed said. As the 2023 general elections draws near, the Central for Citizens with Disabilities (CCD) has urged Nigerian citizens to hold elected officials accountable for poverty reduction, adding that the poverty situation in Nigeria is man-made, mostly owing to bad governance. David Obinna Anyahele, Executive Director of CCD, made the disclosure in a press statement to commemorate the International Day of Poverty Eradication on Monday in Abuja. He noted that the day is set aside for solidarity with people living in extreme poverty, particularly persons with disabilities, women and children. The theme of this year's commemoration is Dignity for All in Practice. He said, while other countries of the world are taking steps to reduce poverty within their societies, the increasing number of Nigerians that are experiencing extreme poverty is very alarming. Unfortunately, when people fall into poverty, their chance of acquiring disability also increases. Poverty has been linked to major disability, even as disability pushes families into extreme poverty. The current set of Nigerian leaders have failed to reduce poverty in the land. They have consciously or unconsciously contributed to the growing number of persons with disabilities due to their inability to halt the increasing number of Nigerians sitting into extreme poverty. It therefore called on Nigerians to make poverty reduction a key campaign issue. Thank you for staying with us. Please kindly like, share, comment on our social media and do it on your screen. Until next week. Bye.